Hello friends and strangers, and welcome either to or back to my channel. I'm Laura Lily as always, and it's week 3 of Pride Month. Only one more left after this, but today I wanted to do slightly, well, they're all kind of similar because they're all rainbows, but slightly different to what I've been doing, and that is to do a bit more of an artsy sort of look, if that makes sense. Right off the bat, you're gonna need your Proud Palette by Jolie Beauty. If you haven't got one, get a rainbow palette, I don't know. If you're trying to follow any of these looks, then you're gonna need some sort of rainbow palette. But this is the one I use because personally I love Jolie Beauty. I think their eyeshadows are amazing. Not sponsored, but I mean Jolie Beauty if you wanna. Anyway, so to begin, I will need my Do You Care brush number 18 and the colour Bowie. This is going to be a bit of a difficult look to do, so you're going to need your concealer ready on hand because you're going to need it quite a lot, I think. So I'm just going to start there and go out like that. Maybe I should use a smaller brush. I think that would help. Okay, so use this brush. I got it from some random Lorac collection, but just a small, fine brush will do. Brings out the pigment much more too. Again, don't worry if it is messy because concealer is going to be a big part of this look, same as last week. Because when you're doing more arty looks like this, they can get a bit messy and tricky to follow. Okay. Make sure you have something to wipe your brush off on so you can keep switching up colours with it. Then in with the colour Gok. And once again, I have completely forgotten that I have 2 eyes, so again, I'm really not concerned about how messy this looks because, like I said, concealer will be used at the end to fix everything. And then the colour Cath. And then the colour Miley. And Lady Phil. And finally, for that last little bit, we will go in with the colour Graham. Okay, now take a powder brush and just sweep off any fallout. There shouldn't be much if you were tapping your brush, but there might be still, so you know. Just to get rid of that. Once you've got your concealer, you can pop that on brush number 19 and just straighten out any of the edges that you think might look a bit messy. And don't worry if you mess that up because makeup is essentially just a trial and error. So just go back in with your random thin brush and fix anything that might need fixing. Right, and once you're happy with how that has turned out, you are going to need a different palette. I'm going to use the Intergalactic palette, however the colour you need is also in the Vivacious palette, so don't worry if you haven't got either of those. And you're going to need the colour Whiteout. Now for this, you're probably going to want to shape out the space you're going to draw on with concealer first, because obviously I'm very pale and white eyeshadow on white skin doesn't always look so good. So just grab my concealer and I'm just going to draw a little cloud. Okay, once your little clouds are ready, you can take a brush and go over with the colour Whiteout. I am going to use brush number 13, but I just need to wipe it first. Basically, you just want to put the white right over where you just put the concealer. Now, if you want to, you don't have to, but in the Intergalactic palette, there is a colour called Cosmic and a colour called Stardust. And they're both iridescent, like one's white to yellow and one's white to purple. And I am just going to add little flecks of that into the cloud, just to, you know, make it pop a little bit. You see? Kind of shiny now. And then on the inner corner, we're just going to take some glitter. I'm going to use the colour Spaceship because it's silver. And I'm just going to grab probably just the same brush I just used and just pop some in the middle. And once you're happy with that, you can grab your mascara and your lashes. You don't want to use lashes that are too voluminous because there is not a lot of purple, as I said, which is why it's now on the waterline underneath, but you still want some that are going to show off the look a bit more. Right, so that wraps up this week's video and week 3 of Pride Month. Catch me next week for the final installment of Pride Month for this year, and I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I think, to be honest, it's probably my favourite one from Pride Month that I've done so far. I absolutely love it. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to follow all my social medias, the link is down below, and as always, I will see you next time. Bye!